Yeah, I'm tempted to go short. I'm going short. I'm gonna scalp this bad boy. Come on. It's a crazy market. Okay, there we go. That quick. Boom, boom. Just that quick. Great opportunity. Great. It works. I've had over 100 videos of me trading this particular strategy, guys. I mean, I do this day in, day out. This is my day. This is how I make my income. So hopefully I can get you guys to, if you haven't already subscribed or sub, join the team, guys. I mean, if you're looking to actually find a good strategy that actually works, um, and practice it and you can tweak it any kind of way you want to. Guys, follow the channel, guys. I mean, you have nothing to lose here. I'm giving this information away for free. Whatever. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Future Trading with Mike, and today again we're looking at the emini S&P 500 futures like we do every day, guys. This is the ES. A lot of you guys may not be familiar with it if you're a newbie to trading or trying to figure out what particular market you're looking to trade, because there's tons of different markets out there. I mean, you can trade stocks, options, forex, futures, cryptos, whatever, but I'm a futures trader, so I trade the future markets, guys, and I primarily trade trade the future indices. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. I trade the emini S&P 500 futures every day on my channel. I post primarily 5 days a week. Sometimes, very occasionally, I may not trade maybe a day or two or a day that I don't post a recording, whatever the case is. But that primarily could be because I have something going on. Either way, I want to start off like I always do, thanking my subscribers that have currently subscribed. If you're a sub to the channel, thank you. If you've been liking the videos, I appreciate that as well. If this is your first time watching one of the videos, please continue to watch. The content is free. I don't charge anything. This is my live recorded sessions of my trade sessions that I post every single day. You see my trades. I explain the trade. I talk about why I took the trade. And I just primarily just use a simple strategy of trading based on pullbacks to support and resistance areas. So the key to it is finding the most high probability or high probability zones to trade from, and that's simply looking for areas where there is lots of selling or buying coming out of a particular swing primarily. So if this is your first time watching one of the videos, guys, I have over 100 plus videos on the channel, so you can take the time to watch some of those videos. And if you don't mind, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and join the team. We'll go ahead and jump into it like I always like to do. This is my chart setup here on the screen. From time to time, I may, you'll see me increase the 12 range chart like this, maximize it, because I primarily like to mark my levels and use this chart here to mark my levels, guys. This is my chart right here. 95% of the time, I'll focus on this chart right here, okay? So what I have is a 1 hour chart here, the 12 range, and then a 4 range to the right. This is my entry chart that I look at from time to time. Sometimes I'll take trades right around the 12 range. It just depends on your trading style, and as you learn more and more the ins and outs of how to trade correctly, you'll start to see that you can primarily trade off of any time frame. It's just that the movement of you getting in and out, maybe some trades you may be able to stay longer, and then shorter time frames maybe you may have to get out the trade quicker or sooner. Okay, so let me take a look at something here because okay. So let's start off looking at the 60-minute chart. Okay, I was trying to find my my markers, these little lines that I have here. They're not there's no significant value to them. They're just areas not areas, excuse me, they're just lines that I move to mark my levels, okay, areas I'm interested in. So I just move a couple lines up here so that I can use. Price topped off here, right, the high volume area right here. You see this high volume note off the 1 minute chart, excuse me, the 60-minute chart at 45.86. Okay, so what is that area? That is an area, if you can see here, where price pushed down. I'm not even gonna draw it. Price push down, pull back, and push lower. There's a swing, there's a resistance right here. Simple as that. Okay, so what do we have going on now? All right, so my bias is to the long side. Why is it to the long side still? Because price continued to push higher, breaking structure here, and so far we have not broken any. Let's see. I'll take that. I'm not gonna take it back, but what I'm gonna say is that we did make a high here. Price pull back, made a slightly higher high right here. Okay, so and then price did sell off, move lower into the close of yesterday's session. Yesterday, we did break this low right here. So, um, it's kind of hard to say. I mean, in a sense, I mean, you could trade either way. It doesn't really matter as long as you market levels accordingly. But you could be taking short opportunities now, being that we actually broke some structure to the downside. Okay, on the way back down, we pushed lower. Okay, breaking structure right here, this little low right here, pull back, made a lower low. So yes, right now, I take that back because I did say looking for opportunities to go long, possibilities to go short now. Okay, because we're breaking structure off the 1 hour chart, the 60-minute chart back to the upside. I mean, excuse me, back to the downside. So we have to pay close attention because there's major structure or major area right here of volume. Price can bounce off of this. So now we're taking a look because, typically I'd say in this many videos, price likes to move from a high volume area to a low volume area to a high volume area. This is on the 1 hour chart now. Okay, so now I'll look over at my 12 range chart here to kind of see, what's going on, because that's a 1 hour chart. So that candle that you see on that 1 hour chart will take 1 hour for it to close on a 1 hour chart. So there's been a lot of activity within the last, within the hour. So we're talking that actually that candle's probably going to close here within probably within the next couple minutes here. But anyways, if we look at the 12 range chart here, we can see price came down to that area and bounced a couple times, right? Okay. Why? Because price is pulled down to an area of volume right here. Okay. That's why. All right. So I showed you what price broke structure to the downside on the 1 hour chart. You can see that again. Price pushed up here, pulled, excuse me, pushed it, let's see here, what we got here. Okay, pushed up here, pull back, pushed up, pull back slightly, push higher. Let me blow this up a little bit so maybe you can see a little better. Pushed up here, pull back. Higher high, pull back. Higher high, okay, boom. Now we break to the downside with a swing to the downside, breaking structure. This low right here, off the 1 hour. Price swings back, forming a swing to the downside, officially forming a swing to the downside, which now we have an area of resistance right here, which was support. Price broke structure to the downside, broke this low here, and now we have an area of resistance above it. So yes, price came down and hit an area of support right here. Okay, prior area resistance, now it's support, and price is bouncing off of this high volume area at structure at an area of support. As simple as that, guys. All right, so this area here is a very nasty area. A lot of consolidation, a lot of congestion right here. So you gotta be careful in this area here because it's just so much clutter that makes it hard to really, um, really read to, trade off of. But basically, price did it here was just kind of move sideways, building volume in this area. That's why you have this major high volume area here, and it was just lots of pretty much buying. If you really look at it, you really look at it and know what's going on here. Buying, 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 more buying. So price, a lot of accumulation of buying, and the market pushes higher. So that's why price came back to this area. It bounced here. There was significant area here with lots of buying. If you look to the left, lots of buying took place at. So now what primarily want to see is let's kind of pay attention to what price is going to do here. I mean, the market opened up right here. This was an opportunity to go long right here. Price came back to this high volume area. Came back to it, pushed up. When it comes back to it, but pretty much you can look for an opportunity as long as it closes back to go long. So that's playing off a trade off of volume pretty much. But be careful because we're testing this area and there's a lot of support right here. So I'm going to hold off and wait. It's currently, it's 10 o'clock right now. I'm sorry about that. It's actually 10 o'clock right now, so I'm going to wait to see what price does. We have this. I'm going to show you what price is doing when it comes to the structure of the market, guys. All right. So we made a high up here, right? Okay. Actually, the high's right here. Made a high right here, okay? And then price just kind of pushes down, pulls back, lower lows, lower highs, you know, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, you know, lower high, lower low, and it's the low right here, okay? So this is the low right now, okay? Price hasn't broken it. So right now we got structure to the downside, guys. I mean, we broke the low here from the movement to the upside, okay? So we broke market structure, okay? So right now, yes, the bias could be to the downside, definitely so, okay? If we want to play off that. This was a little pullback right here to this area. See, I'm doing a lot of talking and not able to. It makes it difficult. You know, I got emails people say or comments. About possibly doing like live sessions or kind of Discord or something like that. That's hard to do, guys. I mean, you have to be. It's hard enough to be 100%. It's hard enough to explain things and then trying to be focused and at the same time trying to take trades. So I can show you guys and explain because that's what you're here for. You want to be able to you want to see me take trades and at the same time explain why I take those trades so you can learn this, understand this as well to help you in your own trading, right? But it's hard when you actually do it. That's why I do these recorded sessions because it's easy for me to record them and not be inundated or with a bunch of questions and comments to the left hand side or in a chat column and just all that stuff going on. Too much clutter on my screen. I want to make it as simple as possible. Record my sessions, talk about it, explain, and then post the recorded sessions so you guys can view it. Okay, that's the way I'm gonna stick with it for right now. So. And maybe in the future, may change some things up, but right now I'm going to stay with the way I'm doing it. Okay. So price came up here, rejected. This is a area, yeah, right here. This price pulled back to this high volume area right here. Okay. So it's a pullback. You could have probably taken a short there, but that's fine because I am talking and explaining because I rather explain and try to help you guys understand, versus I can always take trades, guys. I can take trades, in the morning session and in the afternoon session, but primarily I like to take my trades during the morning session, okay, when Wall Street opens up. So, and I've been seeing comments and getting messages that people have been kind of shaking out the market, maybe losing money or hopefully they're demoing, but if you're a beginner, or maybe if you're using your real money, I'm sorry to hear that, but trading is risky. It's a risky business, and I highly don't recommend anyone to start trading until you have consistently. I traded months at the end, even during like demo and simulation, and until I could really confirm and feel confident about the strategy. And with my margin as far as profitability, wins and losses, my wins versus my losses was pretty high using my strategy. So that's just the key to it. Don't jump into it. Oh, it works for a week. Let me jump into it and use the strategy and go live. I mean, you can do if you want to, but I'm just telling you, you better take some time to really confirm and know what you're looking at and know what you're doing. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. But I haven't, I see comments where people say, I'm just ready to quit day trading. It's tough stuff, guys. I mean, the ES alone is tough, and it could really shake and bake you to where you want really, be ready to quit trading. But if you feel that way, maybe because you learned the wrong way, maybe because you just feel like you haven't been, I'm not saying educated because I'm not a teacher, but haven't found someone to where you can kind of pick up tips, hints, pick up a good, maybe understand the correct way of trading, or whatever case is. Trading is not easy. The simpler you make it, the easier it will be. So it's just all about understanding, market structure, the whole order flow piece of understanding, who's in control of the market, what's going on at a particular time, if the buyers are in control and sellers are in control, that type of thing. So if you feel like you're ready to quit trading, me to you, I'd say don't give up. That's why you're here today watching this video. So, if you feel that way, as if you're ready to quit trading, especially this particular market, the emini S&P 500, it can be a rough market to trade because it is one of the thickest markets to trade, meaning that it has one of the highest recorded volumes of trades that are recorded daily. There's so much so the volume is just so thick as far as how many trades take place on this market. So that's why you see a lot of choppy activity on the ES, because that's just the game of how the institutions move to stop traders out. You know, the tug of war, like the push to pull, meaning the ebbs and flows, making all these higher highs, higher lows, or lower lows, or pushing the market in one trend direction and turning it and making it go to the other, go into another trending direction. Because that's the thing when I look at different time frames. One time frame may show you something different, completely different as far as a trend or which way the market's moving versus looking at a different chart. So a different, what I'm trying to say, a different time frame. So um, just don't quit. Um, if you're losing money, real money, then just take the time to start doing some simulation trading again and kind of retweak the things you're doing, and hopefully you'll be back on the right track eventually. So that's all I'm saying. Um, but this market here can be a beast. It really can. Really, really can. So that's why you're here. Hopefully you're watching this today and you can uh, pick up on some good this, especially if this is your first time. Maybe you'll understand the way I trade, and maybe you will be inspired by that. So let's move forward. Okay. I can rant and talk about this, for hours. All right, so we're bouncing, coming back to this high volume area, as you can see here. Okay. And a lot of you, have said that, oh, the charts the bars are kind of hard for me to see. Well, that's because of the activity that's going on, guys. It's hard to see this. I have this 12 range chart. I have it maximized um, as large as it's going to get on my monitor. I don't have it right now. I have this one particular chart maximized, so you can see, because I primarily pay attention to this chart here when I'm looking for entries. And it is what it is. I mean, it's just so much, choppiness going on to where I really have to scroll out to make the bars even look larger, and then I really can't see what I need to really see. I'm looking at just one area, so I need to see things in full perspective. So if it's hard for you to see, I'm sorry. Okay, there's not too much I can actually do, because I have to see what's going on to the left hand side of the screen just as well as the right hand side of the screen, meaning the leg to the upside as well as the leg to the downside. So I have to focus on focus on the market in both ways. What happened here, and then what happened over here. Okay, so a little difficult to. Sorry about that. All right, so the market's just moving sideways right now, so I'm just going to kind of pause because it's just moving sideways right around the top volume area. So we'll see what happens. And if you haven't watched yesterday's video, I mean, especially if you're new to the channel, go back and watch that video. I think it's titled um, let's see here. I'm trying to look and see if the market's doing quick. Yeah, a scalping strategy to use while trading the emini S&P 500 futures. I mean, it's simple as that. I go in detail about the strategy I use, and I'll show you examples of me trading using the strategy. And I think yesterday's video was, showing the strategy, basically pullbacks back to areas of volume, back to areas or levels as well. So, you know, um, I mentioned that price likes to move from a high volume area to a low volume area to a high volume area, So when price pulls back to a particular level at an area of volume and it's rejecting that area of volume, it tests that area of volume, pushes up, tests it, bounces off of it. Price more likely is going to move to the upside if it moves to a level. I showed an example of that. I talked about some of the pivot or hidden pivot areas or levels yesterday, like the 40 and 70. A lot of people they're aware of the round numbers and half numbers and things like that, and a lot of people trade those as more static levels or whatever the case is. But I show you how I actually trade off of it, how I use it in that video from yesterday. Yesterday was the 2nd of February, so watch that video if you haven't watched it already. Okay, so price chopping around, moving sideways right here. Not sure if it's gonna take this. Let's see. Let's see. So I made a high right here. Okay. Yeah, let's see what it's gonna do. Hmm. It's gonna have to take out this area right here for sure. This high. I want to take out this area here as well at 40, but we got to break above here first. So Basically, price made a swing to the downside, but it bounced here off that area of support I talked about, showed earlier in the video. Pushed up, so now we need to see if it's going to kind of make a structure to the upside, breaking the structure of this high right here. What it's going to do now? Let's see. Be quite interesting to see. But yeah, we could actually pull back to this area right here. Let's see what happens. Um, let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. If we can't get into, if I don't see any great opportunities to take trades or to scout the market, and take a few trades, then I'll cover some more examples of how to trade the strategy. Pretty much, the pullback, looking for those pullbacks, how to. I keep going through that, and I'm going to keep doing it because I'm going to center up my channel around that because I really want people to understand and learn, you know, because tomorrow, there'll be uh 20 new people or so that would be asking that I start following the channel and say, for instance, or watching the videos and say, can you explain this? Can you explain, what you're looking for or what you see? So I'm gonna have to keep doing that because um, I just feel it's just, the great thing. It's just the right thing to do because the more I can share it, the more people will understand, and then the more people. I have no problem doing it because I'm trading each and every day, so it's just the more I share and talk about the strategy every day, to me, it's just reiterating over and over, and I have no problem doing that. If it's helping individuals out, I'll keep doing it. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, price bounce right here. Yeah, right here, it bounced, price bounce right here. I didn't see it come back lower though, but it could just break higher now. Yeah. Um, let's see. This was a short right here with price when it pulled back up this area here at 940. It was pulling back into an area here. They have this area of resistance right here. Um, price pulled back to this area right here. Uh, yep, pulled back to this area right here. Okay, we're breaking higher now. And basically, when price pulled back to this area here at right here, this area right here, rejected it. This is the opportunity to go short. It's an opportunity to go short if we look for the rejection. Okay, let's see. Let's see. All right. Okay. Let's see. Do, 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 do. This could be an opportunity. Maybe so. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. Got a little high volume node right here. Price is pulling back to a little level right here. So we'll see. Okay. I'm long. Come on. I was trying to give it two contract, guys. Okay. All right. Yep. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was trying to give it two contracts. Only filled me with one contract. Okay. It moved so quick. It bounced right off this area when it got here. All right. So I'm explaining that trade to you right quick. Let's see. I just want to look at the trade performance here because, sorry about that. That's the market analyzer. Trade performance. I was trying to get in with two contracts. Come on. Sometimes this thing runs a little slow for me. This is why I said yesterday in the video. I'm going to be in the future upgrading my PC, and yeah, I didn't get much there, guys. A couple ticks there. It's okay. I was trying to get with two contracts though, but it's okay. Let's see here. Price is revisiting in that area again, so Let's see what price does here. Could push lower now, so let's be careful. Yep, 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 yep. All right. Have to be careful here. I'm explain that trade to you too, guys. Just give me a second. I'm trying to see what price is doing in this area again. It could push. Looks like it's trying to push lower, but just wait and see. Yeah. Let's see. Mm, all right, I'm long. Come on. Come on. All right. Just gonna scalp this area. There we go. Okay, quick little scalp there. We could push back up this area right here at 28 and a half. There it goes. So just two little quick scalps there on pullback trading. Yeah, I'm just up a couple ticks, guys. Just a couple ticks. Yeah, it's a price bounce right there. All right. So market's not doing too much, but that's fine. The trade where I took a price pull back here, I'm explaining it to you, okay? Um, First we have a high volume here, okay? So price broke above. So when price, was making this movement to the downside, okay? All right, it turns back around and pushes higher. We already had a volume area of volume right here. Price breaks above it, okay? For one, okay? All right, but two, you gotta look for the level. You gotta look for to see if price is breaking structure, okay? Because we always want to see price pull back to a level, okay? Um, so price pulls back. We have a level right here. As price started moving to the upside, making structure to the upside, okay? Meaning this little channel to the upside right here. I'll show it to you if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. Most of you probably do. Let's see. I've got to get a new. This computer is running so slow. I don't know if I need to restart it or not. If you guys got any recommendations as far as computer specs, let me know. I'm looking to upgrade to a higher processor, just basic new machine, better graphics card. The ins and outs. What do you guys recommend? If you guys know anything about specs or text on, spec text on PC, especially with the newest things that are out, whatever the case is. I want something a lot faster. So, anyways, what we have here is as price was chilling to the upside right here, right? Okay. All right. First of all, price pulled back into an area of resistance right here. That's why it bounced right here at 20 above right here at 31. Okay. But as price was moving to the upside here, what happened? It started making higher highs, slightly higher highs and higher lows, taking out levels back to the upside, meaning taking out market structure, right? Okay. It came up and took this high right here out, right? So basic price formed a swing to the upside, but within the swing to the upside, there were little areas of structure that price broke as it was moving to the upside. Meaning these little swings to the downside. Price started breaking these swings back, taking out these little highs as it was moving higher. Okay, so a level right here. This level right here that where price pushed up, pulled back, pushed higher, took out this little swing area structure right here, this little high right here to me. Okay, so and this right here formed a level. When price pushed up, made a high here, pulled back to it. What happened? It pulled back into the level. And I talk about this, so pay attention. Pull back into the level, pull back to the high volume area that it already broke through and pulled back to. So it's pulling back to the area of volume, pulling back to a level, pulling back inside the level to the area of demand, where as price pushed up and pulled back, more buying came out of it. Okay, naturally speaking, something's going to happen here. When you see the rejection, price stops here. Basically, when I saw the close of this green candle here, I'm going long. The question I get a lot of times is where to get out at. Well, if you have multiple contracts on, like I was trying to get into 2 contracts, um, this area right here where this green candle is, this is the first area where I'm getting or taking most of my positions off if I'm in with multiple contracts. Okay, now if I'm in with 2 contracts, I'm taking 1 contract out. Maybe like the last one be a runner. Well, 9 times out of 10, price is going to halt in this area here. Why? Because this is an area of resistance. You have a high right here, and your second clue or hint is right here. Price moved from the high volume area to a low volume area back into the high volume area, right? And I mentioned this yesterday's video about scalping strategy you can use when trading the emini S&P 500. Price pushed up, formed a swing right here. As it pushed up, pulled back to the area of support. Okay, back to the high volume area. Okay, this swing took out structure right here. When it pulls back to this swing, the supporting swing right here, what do you think is going to happen as it pulls back to a supporting level or swing at a high volume area? Guys, there's going to be some rejection. Okay, all right. How much and how far, you don't know. You take trades as you see them, okay? But I do know if price is going to bounce from one high volume area, then the potential is to move through a low volume area back to a high volume area. So if you got in off this play right here, with this green candle right here, close to the upside, you're talking 25, say 50, basically up to about 28.50 or 28. So technically, I say 2 points on the safe end, okay? All right, 2 points on the safe end. I typically like to scout for. I got in late because I clicked late. You know, basically most times you guys say, "Gosh, you enter the market so quick." Yeah, I do enter the market quick because I'm pretty quick with my mouse. I know to look for. I know when it happened. I'm in using my super dome real quick. But the thing is, I didn't get filled quick enough. That's the thing. Sometimes prices jump over where you try to your entry is, and the market moves so quick. So that happened right here. It happened real quick. Most time when I hit my mouse, I'm in with those 2 contracts real quick. But in this case here, the market just skipped right over that second contract that I was trying to enter in at one, and it just moved right up and hit that 1 point area real quick. What I was trying to do was set up a market at 1 point, the first contract at 1 point, and let it run a little bit, but I couldn't get in with that second contract, so that's why I waited for the little pullback here when it pushed up. When it bounced here, got in. When it pulled back, I saw the rejection again. I got in. So it is what it is. All right. So that's trading the pullback strategy, guys. Just over and over again. I want to show it every day because there's gonna be new people every day that are going to be joining the channel. All right. And I'm pretty sure the more I talk about it and show it, it's like, it's like it eventually it'll beat in your head to where you understand it. So let's see. Yeah, let's see. What am I doing here? Yeah. Okay, so price is pulling back to this area again. So, all right. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. This could be a little scalp to the upside. Not much. But I'm reluctant to really take it. Because it may not be much of anything if I, you know, right here because the market's so congested. You don't have much area to really trade in. But it could bounce here. Definitely could bounce here. But we can push lower, so market just made a double top pretty much. Made a double top right here. Yeah, we just haven't done much today. And I told you guys we have NFP tomorrow, which is non-farm payrolls, which is a major event that really could push the market or drive have an impact on the market, I should say. Come along. think I'm gonna scalp here. Um, yeah, see, this is why I didn't want to take this trade right here. I knew the potential that what it could do here. Let's see. I probably really need a scalp right here, to be honest with you, because we don't have much room right here. Come on. I'm scalping in a very, very, very close range area. It's pulling back on me. No problem. We'll go ahead and let me go ahead and get out this trade here. Market's playing around. Let's see. Yeah, market's playing around. I don't like this mess. I'm gonna go ahead and take out. Yeah, it's just playing around. This little area right here. There you go. See, my trade was correct. Market's just playing around right now. It's just I don't like price action right now. I'll be honest with you. You know, you guys have always seen me take better trades. Um, not not taking losses or anything. It's just the fact is the market is just since I've been trading, the market hasn't really done too much. I mean, the market opened up around this area right here. So if you look at it from 9:30 to where we're at now, look at all it's done is this right here. This is all it's done. That's it. So we haven't had any really great any big impact or big movement. But if you would take a trade here and stayed in it, like I did when I got in right here at say 27, you could have picked up 2 points right there, or at least a point and a half. So I got out because it kind of I got a little chicken right there when I saw price pulling back right here. So I went ahead and scaled in with another contract to cover my trade to get out real quick. So a little technical strategy I use sometimes if I get caught up or I feel as if the market's coming back. Some people, a lot of you guys probably asking, well, where would you have gotten out of the trade at? Well, if price would have closed right here, see what wicked out here at the bottom. When it came back, and if it would have wicked out, if it closed to the bottom, guys, I'd have been out. Okay, I would have clicked the close button real quick. Okay, but this is right below here would have been my stop loss if this green candle would have closed to the downside. That's why I don't. A lot of times you guys say, well, why don't you put in a manual stop? The reason why I don't, set up a stop like that, I like to play. I've been doing this for years, so I know how the markets. I know what the institution, what they do. They see your order sitting out there, your order, and they know that your stop is going to be below your entry point. Okay, so my stop would have been soon as I have a mental stop that I press close on. As soon as price breaks below this candle right here would have closed to the downside. Red to the downside, closing right below this green candle right here. I would have got out. But you see what they did when they pulled the market back. They wicked down. Okay, so people naturally had stops sitting right below this area right here. They stopped them out. That's why I don't put a manual stop for me, because they're going to come back and hit those stops, collect that money. Okay, so they know your stop is sitting there. So that's why I don't put a manual stop. I know they're going to probably they pull it back. If that candle would have closed red, I would have got myself out of the trade. I'm taking the risk, but it's an opportunity there for me to know what's going on price action, what happened in this area right here, that there's a bigger probability that price is going to come up here and test this area right here. And it did. All they did was pull it back, stop traders out with the stop sitting right here below it, and then turn the market back around, and boom, you could have capitalized on the trade. That's what happened. I just kind of got chicken and took myself out of the trade. I took a couple of ticks profit or whatever the case is. So. But there's not much going on as far as good opportunities right now. So I'm just going to stand off right now until price kind of shows me, a better direction. Okay. So how many of you guys actually took this trade right here at 940 right here? Right here, the short entry right here. I mean, this is where, price pushed down. It pulled back into an area of volume. So it pulled back above the volume. What did I tell you? You know, you look for areas to sell the market at a higher price point, especially above a high volume area. So one price broke back above volume here, okay, on the pullback right here. Pull back into an area of resistance, okay? All right. So you say, when do I get into the trade? The opportunity to get into the trade is the moment this red candle here pretty much closes to the downside, but it's not all about that. It's you know, when you see that, that's rejection right there. But two, price broke back below this green candle right here. Okay, so red candle closes, price breaks back below the swing area right here, below the green candle right here. Okay, all right, okay, breaks back below that area. That's what I'm getting into a trade pretty much. Okay, price pulls back to the area of swing right here, the swing area. Okay, all right. When price pushed down here, okay, what was it taking out? Price was taking this area here. When price pushed to the upside, the swing here, when price pushed down here, it was taking this area here out. So naturally, when price pulls back to that area, okay, to the area of the swing, which took out this swing right here, okay, all right, meaning it took structure out, pulls back to it, you look for an opportunity, okay? Price rejected, broke back below, the green candle here, I'm going short. I didn't take it because I wasn't in the market then, but I'm just telling you. And then it also, like I said, you take a trade above a high volume area. So if I swing this to the right here, let's see here. Sorry guys, trying to get this area back in focus here. Price was right here, pulling back above of area volume. Okay, so you know, you look for those opportunities, guys, to trade when price pulls back to a level. Now, yes, some levels, you know, are better levels to trade from than others, but you'll become, once you start perfecting things and getting better at things, you'll see more and more opportunities. There's opportunities across the board all over the chart. It's just that you have to know what's the best opportunities. The market's chopping right here. You can see it moving sideways right here. You see it? It pulls back into this area here, rejects, pulls back into the area here, again, it rejects. It's bouncing off resistance is what it's doing, okay? So, yeah. So, basically what I want to see price do now is break above this area here. I want to see price, if it's going to continue pushing higher, breaking structure to the upside, okay? But I mentioned earlier that the problem right now we have is that if we look at the 1 hour chart, what do you see going on? You know, how many guys know what's going on? I mentioned this earlier in the video. Price broke structure to the downside here. What did we break? What low did we break? Okay, what low did we break? We broke this low right here. Okay, this low right here. This little low below this low below the red candle right here. This is when price pushed up, it pulled back, higher high, pull back, higher high, slightly higher high. Then the market turns, pushes lower, taking out this low. So the low, it pushed lower, making a low here. The structure isn't formed yet, but there's a low right here. Pulls back, finally forms a swing to the downside with this move to the downside. So this is off the 1 hour chart. Break structure, market structure. I'm not sure why it keeps. Let's see. Pulls back, then it breaks lower. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Then it breaks lower. Okay. All right. Once it breaks lower, you got a swing to the downside. So it broke the low, form structure to the downside. So the opportunities your direction right now, you could definitely focus to taking shorts on pullbacks and taking them back to the downside. Okay. Whoops. All right. All right. So let's see. Market hasn't broken fully to the downside. It's trying to break this high volume area and probably pull down and come back down to this area here. So let's see. It could possibly come back down to this area right here. We'll see. Yeah, I just said it, guys. See price. It's in this low volume area now. It's broken below. So question is, what is he going to do now? Let's see. Let's see. Uh, okay. It's pulling back to this high volume area probably, or this area here. Let's see what it's going to do. Mm, playing around right now. All right, so hmm, let's see here. Ah, market is kind of hard to read right now. Trying to see what it's trying to do here. Let's see. It's projecting this area right here. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. A little difficult to read right now, to be honest with you. Um, yeah, just waiting to see what market's going to do. It's just playing around this area right here. It's hard to read because market's moving sideways right here. So just gotta wait it out. I'm not getting any really clear direction, to be honest with you. I'm going to scout for a little crap. Ah, close that entry. Gracious. Yeah, I'm gonna be I'm gonna hold off right now, guys, to the market try to give me a better clear picture, guys. I took a little scalp right here, but I was trying to take the scalp right above the high volume area back down to the mean, which is the high volume area. Um, let me see here now. Okay. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Blow this up a little bit here. Yeah, be careful here. Market can bounce in this area right here. Hmm. Yeah, no clear direction. I'm gonna stand down right now. I'm not 100% sure because market's moving sideways, and I don't want to get into a bad entry. I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out, guys. You guys probably already watching it. So I appreciate those watching the video. Like I mentioned, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, go back and watch that video. Uh, I showed you the trades today, just simply like I do it every day, just taking trades based on pullbacks, whatever the case is. The thing about it is we just haven't had any great opportunities to take trades today, other than some short little simple scalps because or quick entries because market hasn't done much, and I think this is leading up because we're leading up to tomorrow's payroll news event. So yeah, let's see what happens. Uh, tomorrow going into next week should be a better week going into a fresh week for the rest of the month of February. So I think things will turn around and we'll get some better trade opportunities. I will be taking a look at the market tomorrow, but definitely not trading around the news event. I'll tell you that now, guys. So let's see here. Yeah, the market is bouncing. Yeah, let's see. Huh. Difficult to say. Really, really difficult to say. Yeah. Huh. Yeah. It's gonna hold off. So yeah, I appreciate everyone who's been following and watching the videos, guys. Thank you for watching. Those who subscribe, like I always say, thank you. Um, if you haven't subbed to the channel, please take the time to go ahead and sub, guys. Um, maybe tomorrow tomorrow's a major news events, but you'll see, maybe next week we get some better opportunities, like I just said. So let's just carry it forward and hopefully everything works out. If you're trading in the market, guys, please be safe, especially if you're doing any trading tomorrow. Definitely be safe. Uh, Man, I'm so tempted to go short here, to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm tempted to go short. I'm going short. I'm gonna scalp this bad boy. Come on. It's a crazy market. Okay, there we go. That quick. Boom, boom. Just that quick. Great opportunity, great time. Skeptical, a little scary about, getting to the trade, but I saw the market, rejecting this high volume area, kind of pushing below it and pulling back to it, and that was our opportunity. I mentioned the market's probably going to try to bounce probably in this area right here, on a pullback. So look for this opportunity right here at a high volume area, price pulling back to that volume area there. There's a level sitting right here, okay? Um, Outside of that, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close the video out, guys. See you guys in the next video. I will be posting a video tomorrow. Just don't know what kind of trades we're getting into tomorrow with NFPs tomorrow. That's not farm payrolls for tomorrow. That's always at the beginning of the month. So stay tuned. I'll post one tomorrow, and we'll just see what happens, guys. So yeah, if you haven't watched yesterday's video, guys, go back and watch that. And watch some of the other videos if you're new to the channel, because don't let this be the first video that you actually watch, because today was not the best opportunity to actually demonstrate the strategy I use. I mean, some days just like this, guys. You don't get too many or too great of opportunities. I can share what I ended up with today. Today I ended up with 32 ticks trading. Not bad. I'm not gonna complain. I mean, there wasn't much opportunity here in the market, small range here, small area, and still able to scalp. So it works. I've had over 100 videos of me trading this particular strategy, guys. I mean, I do this day in, day out. This is my day. This is how I make my income. So hopefully I can get you guys to, if you haven't already subscribed or sub, join the team, guys. I mean, if you're looking to actually find a good strategy that actually works, um, and practice it, and you can tweak it any kind of way you want to, guys, follow the channel, guys. I mean, you have nothing to lose here. I'm giving this information away for free. Whatever my knowledge and wisdom, whatever the case is, I just feel like at this time of my life, it's all about helping others, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. So I'll leave it like that. Okay. See you in the next video. Take care.